Thanks for tuning in to Tips for Your Trips. Today I'm going to talk about things to have in your car for a trip, as well as some miscellaneous tips. Now I'm going to start it out with this tip because it can be one of the more important ones. Make sure you have a double or even triple outlet car charger. You need to make sure your phone's charged as much as possible before going to the game. Especially if you're planning on taking a rideshare service after the game, trust me, phone battery goes quickly at and around the stadium. This is especially important if you do not have a rechargeable battery or charger with you. Double port is a must if you have someone going with you. Next, have an extra GPS in case your phone is not functioning properly, or print out the directions beforehand. Not everywhere has excellent cell service, and the weather can cause issues as well, so just be mindful of that. Now I'm going to talk about some of the smaller items. My suggestion would be to put some of these items in an easily portable to carry type of bag, something you can get in the habit of putting in your car for all the games so you don't forget it. Now we're going to start it off with hand sanitizer. Somewhere on your trip you're going to want or wish you had hand sanitizer. If you get gas, there are tons of germs at gas stations. Also, if you eat in your car, you'd rather have the option to sanitize your hands before you eat. Now, another thing is Tums. You never know when your stomach can start feeling bad, especially with unpredictability of what you might eat at various locations on your trip. Most of the time, it's spontaneous decision of where you're going to eat, so it can be very helpful, to just keep that in your car in case you need it. Ibuprofen is also good to have, especially if you start having a headache or something. You don't want to be dealing with a headache, on a long sports or concert trip. I'd keep it in a bag packed away in case, you need it. Not necessarily in your car, but make sure you have it, on hand in case you really do need it. Now, a small bottle of sunscreen in the summer or early fall is good to have as well. Also, keep spray deodorant in your car, not the regular deodorant, especially not in the summertime. I have definitely made that mistake more than a few times and ended up just melting in my car. So definitely go with the spray deodorant. Keep spare change in your car, but hidden. Might have to pay tolls, and you might need some for meters as well. Keep a change of clothes handy. If you only want to bring one or two items, I would suggest an extra shirt and extra socks. Pen and paper are also a good thing to have in your car. Sunglasses and a hat. This can be really important, especially summer and early fall time. A small towel. A little grocery bag that can be rolled up and stuffed away until you either need it to throw trash in or use it to carry something on a short-term basis. Also, have a stash of napkins in your glove compartment. You never know when you're going to sneeze or allergies will pop up on you. Also, something might spill in your car or you're eating. Trust me, you will need these more than you can imagine. Always try to have a water or soda. Water is very important in case you get thirsty. Soda for me is almost just as important in case I need caffeine to give me a boost when it's after 9 or 10 p.m. I would suggest having food, snacks as well. A lot of times just a bag of chips will do, something to hold you over until you can find something on the interstate. However, keep in mind that if you are a very strict eater, it's a good idea to pack a meal and multiple healthy snacks on your road trip. Other tips are, have some sort of roadside assistance program. Have an idea beforehand where you're going. Have an ice scraper, especially in the wintertime. Also, an old cell phone charged up in case of an emergency. So if you needed 911 for an emergency call, that's available. Also, an emergency kit. Some of these I have, some I don't, but all seem like a good idea to have, especially if you have room in your car. Multi-purpose tool, blankets, flashlight, bottled water, depending on whether, jacket, gloves, extra wool socks, boots, a stop sleep alarm, also a seatbelt cutter and window breaking tool. Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed these tips. If you did, hit the like button for me. Also, it's free to subscribe to Spectator Behavior. Hope you have fun and safe travels.